Warm greeting to one and all. Dear friends, myself Dr. S. B. Kishore welcome you all in the today's session issuing e-certificate for webinar with a proper capitalization of name. Dear friend, as all of you are aware that many colleges are conducting a webinar, and one of the most important tasks before organizing committee is to distribute the certificate once the webinar is over. But it has been observed that later on few participants make a complaint regarding the proper capitalization of the name in their certificate. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about this particular problem. So first of all, let's once again understand the problem statement. Organizing committee is collecting the participant data via online approach, and all this data are filled or entered by the participant himself. And many organizing committee receiving almost between 200 to 5,000 forms. Committee also issuing a warning to all the participants to enter the proper data, especially about the field name, because by that only they are generating the certificate. But still few participants entered inaccurate data due to somewhat typographical error, and mostly they are what capitalization problem. And later on, when such participant received a certificate, they ask organizer or request organizer to issue a new certificate. But as we know today, almost all organizing committee is following what automation tasks for generating a certificate via mail merge or some other built-in method of generating the certificate by a certain add-on tool like what certify'em, and finally they mail a certificate to the participant. It means committee doesn't look at the format of data having so many participants while generating the certificates. So here I am providing a solution to this capitalization problem. So assume the data has been collected by the organizing committee via any method, either by Google form, by or other form, and assume this is one of the registration form for the course, say online ICT tools. Okay, assume these are the certain data and having a field something like the registration number, name on certificate, and email ID, and it might be possible that it may contain n number of fields. But here we are discussing about only on what name on certificate. So let's see what are the issues in this particular data about what name on certificate. So in this case there is no issue. In this case observe there are two capital letters in the surname. In this case the surname is not started with the capital. In this case all the letters are in small letter. Generally the certificate doesn't have something like this. In this case there is no issue, but still we prefer what INIT cap letter. Matlab initial letter should be in a capital while rest of the capital should be in the small letter. While in this case again in the surname there are two letters having what two alphabets having what capitalization. In this case again there is no issue, and here in the middle name again there are two letters having what alphabets. So how to resolve this particular problem? For example, assume this is one of the sample certificate having printed something like this. See, it look very odd. The capital letter is over here. This is a data that has been entered by the participant, but still it's a job of organizing committee to look these particular issues. So what kind of problem now the organizer is facing after issuing a certificate? So what the complaint? A complaint from few participants regarding what non-format of capitalization in a name. So now organizing committee face a lot of big tasks. The task is what something like locating the name of the user in the database. Having a say thousands of participants is very tedious and time consuming job. Then modifying a database with a proper capitalization for that particular participant, then generating a new certificate for an individual candidate and issuing again a new certificate to a participant via mail. So here in overall, what is the role of organizer? As such, if you look, there is no role because all this data has been entered by the participant only. But still, it is simply a wastage of time of what for an organizer. Now, question arises: if there is any solution to solve this particular problem? Yes, within a fraction of second or within a minute, you will be able to solve this particular problem. So make sure before distributing a certificate, you are following these steps. So assume your data is in three columns, say A, B, C, either in Google Sheet or MS Excel. No issue. Your data may be either in Google Sheet or MS Excel. Having a three fields: registration number, name on certificate, email ID, and like earlier said, it may consist of n number of fields. No issue. Okay, so add a new column at the last, as a last column with the caption what? A proper name. Then we are going to use a function called as proper. So what is the use of this function? Proper function is used to capitalize the first letter of every word in a given string or text. For example, a function say proper with a text something like this, having a name of particular student. So as soon as you click the enter, you will get the output something like this. See, observe here, the first letter is what? Small letter. First name is what? Small letter. While in case of the surname, the two alphabets are in capital, which looks odd. Now assume it might be possible that the B2 cell is holding us some values, student name, and in cell D2, what you need to do, right? Say proper of what? B2. So you will get a proper output. So now we will apply all these things on our Excel data or Google Sheet data. So here B2 is indicating what? It's a name of all the participants, and this is our new column proper name. So what you need to do? Put the cursor over here and write proper B2. Why B2? Because B2 contain a name. Okay. As soon as you click over here, you will get a proper data over here. Now drag this extended pointer until a last row. Okay. As soon as you do it, you will get a data something like this. Okay. Now if you observe, the formatting is little bit different between this and this. It means it might be possible that you have applied certain what you can say that the font size, some formatting on this particular text, which need to be done over this one also. So how to do it? Here select any one of the cell, then click on what? Here format paint, and then apply on all these column values, and that is what we are done over here. Then what you need to do now, finally you need to copy entire this data over here. It means you need to copy and paste over here, or you need to cut and paste, no issue. So what we need to do here, copy the data from column D and put the cursor on column B, and during paste select what? A values. In case of MS Excel, you need to click over here, and in case of Google Sheet, what you need to do, select the paste special and then paste values only, and finally delete the column D. So once you are done all these steps, you will get your data something like this. Okay, we may call it a somewhat a proper data. Now you can compare the old data with the proper data, so it looks much more better compared to this. So again, remember, it may consist of thousands of data. Here for example, we are showing some 7 or 8. And finally, when you are issuing a certificate, it looks much more better compared to your first one. So this is one of the reference that I have used. Now we will try all this thing in a practical session. So like I said, you may try it on a Google Sheet or MS Excel, no issue. Okay, it is one and same, but we will try it on a Google Sheet. So here on the last column, write a heading, say proper name. You may format it. Select here what? Paint format and apply over here. And now here, place the cursor over on D2 and then write equal sign and then proper B2 and then press enter key. You will get a proper data over here. Now drag this extended pointer till last row and you will get what? Your proper data. Now apply a formatting. Select any one of the cell and then select what? Paint format and apply on all these values. You may resize the column. Finally copy it, and then here what you need to do, paste what? Paste special with values only. So observe, your data has been now in a proper format. So now delete this column. Okay, so it's very simple. So dear organizing committee, make sure to follow this step in order to save your valuable time. I hope that you understood all these steps. So again, remember, before distributing a certificate, make sure your data is in proper format. With that, thank you very much. Have a nice day.